right, Parlay boys. What do we got?
You're still out, huh?
I'm still what? Oh yeah,
Still
I'm
out?
still loving life. Yeah.
Sounds like you're out on Eubank Ben too. How dare you disrespect?
No, that is not
fight.
true. That is not true. But I mean, Wood Warrington is for a title. Is Eubank Ben for a title?
Yeah, biggest fight in the world title.
All right. Yeah, that's true.
Biggest fight in the world. All right, let's go ahead and hit the randomizer here. Still don't have Pena's pick. I need to hit her up.
Yeah, that's what I was
Wow. Slipping?
No.
Sometimes
the off
after.
week takes a second to get back
Yeah.
into it.
Okay.
We understand. All right, it looks like we got Rick first. I will go second, and Frank will go third.
Oh, cool.
So, Rick, if you want to kick us off, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna head to Bellator 300,
300.
and I'm gonna take Chris Cyborg.
Chris Cyborg.
Oh yeah. Wow, you predicted that?
I
Wow.
already have it in. I already have it in the slip. I don't even have to click it in.
Wow.
I have another
zero.
nice one that I really like, but I'll save it. I'll talk about it at the end. But yeah, I mean, come on, I have to go with Chris Cyborg, female GOAT, returning to action, rivalry with Kat Zingano. But yeah, Cyborg's gonna get it done and just keep the train rolling.
Still can't believe that's not the main event.
I get it from the perspective that like Usman.
Nah, it's the
Yeah.
main event. That's the bigger fight. Come on. Anyway, no harm, no foul. All right, that's a good one. That's a solid one. Shout out to her. And she's I do want to mention that she's doing a great thing, Chris Cyborg is. She this tweet deck is very clunky these days. I don't really like it anymore, if I'm being honest.
X-Deck.
X-Deck it's called? I don't know.
No, X Pro is actually what it's called now. It has a completely new name.
She hooked us up with the kit there, and she also tweeted recently, October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month to show support for those who have been diagnosed with or are battling or are recovering from the disease. Chris Cyborg will wear a pink ribbon as she enters the Bellator 300 cage Saturday night in San Diego, and her fight outfit is tremendous. It is very San Diego Chargers-esque.
Oh, I love it.
It's great. Well done. And she posted a picture of that on her Twitter feed. Still can't get behind the X feed nonsense. Okay, what else we got?
That'll bring us to me. I will go to UFC Apex 80. Chipping away at 100. We're getting there. We're getting closer. I will go with one of the most beautiful men in the sport. I'll take Drew Dober on the money line.
Wow. That's a good one. What's so funny?
I just knew Frank was gonna. I knew Frank was gonna.
Oh, you knew that was his?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Hey,
What do you got, Frankie?
Rick,
I just wanted to.
what
put
is that
this-
other Bellator pick you were going to use?
It wasn't a Bellator fight. It was a UFC fight.
Oh, which one was it?
I'm sorry, Frank. It was right there.
So what I was looking at, I like the alternate line under 2.5 Pfeiffer versus Abdul Razak Al Hassan.
That's a good
It's
one.
like minus 450.
Minus
Minus
450,
for under 2.5. I feel like those two are gonna scrap or
I
sub
don't know.
knock out one of
I'm a
those.
pretty big Bobby Green fan.
Yeah, this is just one I
No,
like.
I'm just wanted to hear
do
it.
your thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah,
go.
I'm going to do
you-
Bobby Green money line.
Bobby Green plus 320.
Wait, for real?
I thought it was a negative. We're going to go with Rick's pick.
I'm very
That's what I'm
confused.
I
talking
mean,
about.
look,
he's
if
letting the odds persuade him.
Let's
Yeah, if you're
believe
confident
that my
in-
pick was locked in.
If you're confident in Bobby Green,
I just shrugged
I
my
ride with
shoulders.
you.
When you said Drew Dober to me, I
You were
just
like,
shrugged my
"Yeah, it's a good
shoulders. I said, yeah, and then it was there for me, so I took
Well
it. I mean,
played,
is it?
well played.
That's all I'm saying.
Now I'm all flustered. Wow. But anyway.
What if I told you the randomizer was down and I just chose our order today?
I actually believe
Ooh,
that happened as
just
well.
to lob you up for that.
Frank,
we're
do
gonna do
you
the
want
under on the
Cyborg,
fight
and I'll
performance.
take Piper and Abdul Razak Al Hassan.
Oh, it doesn't make a difference. It's all going into the same
Yeah, I mean,
parlay.
maybe
that's
just-
that's
well,
where
no,
we
it
start
will make
getting
a
into our
difference.
egos. That's
Yeah.
when we start
It'll
getting
make
into
it
our
difference
egos.
when
we play as a
when
team.
somebody-
We play as a team.
when somebody blows it, they'll be like, you
Yeah.
always blow it.
Chris Cyborg minus 650, Drew Dober minus 455, under 2.5 in Pfeiffer Al Hassan minus 450. We're at minus 139, pending Pena's pick. Little triple P there for you, pending Pena's pick.
I like it.
Do we
Picked,
reserve the right for
pickled
Frank
pepper.
to switch if he comes up with something better?
He's not going to come up with anything.
That's rude.
Okay.
But Yeah.
I mean, he had
probably
what?
not.
He had 3 days to do the research, and then what? We get thrown
Look, man,
off.
those
by
questions
one
take
pick?
a lot out of you. Shout out to moderator.
Did
Lewis.
Frank no show something this weekend? Because you're going hard at Frank right
No,
now.
I
feel
was
like
there
there's
before he was.
Yeah, he technically was. No, I'm not going hard at him. I mean, it was right there for me. He comes and he asks
was
for
well
the
played. I'm
clarification on the
enjoying
pick. He does this every single week. I've had many opportunities to
It's
do
a
it.
conversation starter.
This week, I was like, might as well.
I did know you were being a little shifty. Next time I
There's
trust
a lot. There's a lot of good
next time I
parlay.
trust my gut when you're being shifty.
There's a lot of good parlay picks on this one. You
No,
should have gone with Bobby Green. Solid parlay.
Yeah,
piece this
honestly,
week.
if you like Bobby, I'll ride with you. We'll do it.
Bobby Green, solid parlay piece.
Don't
Plus
don't.
You know what?
uh,
All right. Just
Final
because
answer, Frank.
Bobby Green.
All right.
Money line.
Really, we're doing
It's
this.
done. We just hope that Juliana fixes the odds.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, no,
fixing
you-
the odds.
you-
Well, it
That-
makes them a
you
little
fix
more
the odds.
dicey.
Yeah, we're now at plus 492, depending on what Juliana Pena does. We're really doing Bobby Green.
I mean, you don't have to take it.
All right.
Final answer.
It's been final.
All right. No, there it is. Okay.
I like it. I like Frank. I mean, yeah.
Huge Bobby Green fan.
King Green, he's the man. All right, what else? What else we got?
All right. I got a decent amount this weekend, so I will run through it quickly. A little something special on the end as well. Let's get right into it. Bellator 300. I have to say, though, we're trying to move quickly. Can we talk about the gloves? We're going to get special gloves.
Oh,
this
the gloves
weekend.
are great. I saw the
gold
picture.
gloves. They look absolutely fantastic. I'm going to take a little sprinkle on Leah McCourt. She's got there's a massive age discrepancy in this fight. I believe she's 12 years younger. She's going to be the bigger fighter. I believe 4 inches of height, 4 inches of reach as well. At this price, I was willing to take a little shot on her. And next up, just a parlay, just an absolute chalk dumpster, chalk soup parlay. I mean, is just what isn't plus EV about playing over minus 1,000s in Bellator? I mean, especially Bryce Meredith. I mean, just a few fights on the record. Bobby Cerronio. I mean, I think he's got 3 fights on his record. I mean, that's plus EV if I've ever seen it. So we had to do it for Bellator 300. Moving on to UFC. Montana De La Rosa, I'm going to play her in basically a coin flip of a fight. J.J. Aldrich coming in on short notice. Just fought a few weeks ago at Singapore. I'm not overly impressed with J.J. Aldrich. I think this is a good matchup for Montana De La Rosa and coming in off a full camp. I like where we're at there. Don't hit the breaking news. Don't, sound the pressers or anything like that. Flyweight unders are not back, but I will be playing the under in this fight. Both these guys actually coming down from bantamweight. I don't love it for Nate Maness, and then Mendonca coming in, shoot box. He brings the chaos, has the finishing capabilities, and I likely think that that's how he gets this one done. I think he gets a finish here. So at plus money, I was willing to play the under. Next up, my pick for the Parlay boys, Drew Dober. I took him inside the distance. Ricky Glenn. I know he's only been knocked out once, but it was his last fight against Giagos. He just did not look right. Drew Dober can absolutely crack. He has all the power, and he has an incredible chin. I know he's coming off that TKO against Frivola, but I just don't think Glenn's got the power to knock him out. I think he's going to push the pressure. Don't think there are going to be any takedowns in this one. Glenn has not gone for a takedown in 6 years or hasn't completed one in 6 years. I think they're just going to stand, strike. Dober's going to eat a few to give a few, and he's going to be able to finish Ricky Glenn here. Moving on. It's kind of become a little bit of a tradition here. I get an eye on Kuntalapa fight. I'm likely going to play the under 4 straight, under 1.5s for him. 9 of his last 12. He is he's an agent of chaos. That is for sure. I know Prochnio, 3 of his 5 in the UFC have gone to a decision, but he does have 2 first-round finishes. One where he got finished, another where he won. He does have finishing ability. He can be finished. And Kuntalapa, I think his pace is going to command this one. He is going to bring the chaos, and I think someone is going to get finished. Next up, unfortunately, it's not Shark Week, so we don't have the mythological powers given to Alex the Great White Morono, but I do like him in this matchup. I feel like these odds are a touch disrespectful. Had he not got caught in the 3rd round against Ponzinibbio, he'd be on a 6-fight win streak. And while that is a little bit concerning, getting knocked out by Ponzinibbio, got dropped by Simmelsberger as well. Obviously, Buckley has a ton of power. If he doesn't get caught in this one, if he doesn't get knocked out, I like him to win the minutes and be able to win a decision in this one. So at the price, I was willing to play it. Just a couple more here. Pyfer Al Hassan. Speaking of, I will be going with the under 1.5 as a single. I mean, if you just look at the numbers in this one, Abdul Razak Al Hassan, 12 wins, all by knockout, 11 in the first round, and the one that left the first round ended 28 seconds into the second round. He has never won a fight past 5 minutes and 28 seconds into it. And then on the flip side of it, Joe Pyfer has only seen the third round in 1 of his 13 professional fights, 11 of the 13 ending under the 1.5. I think this one is going to be crazy. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think someone is going to get finished. Last one, the main event. Took the under in this one as well. I think Grant Dawson's going to be able to have a lot of success with the takedowns. I think he's going to be relentless. And once it gets to the mat, I think he's going to be able to shine. A lot of people may say submission. I feel like he's also live for a ground and pound over the 4.5 rounds, though. I think it's going to end inside that. I think he just has the advantages, where Bobby Green obviously lacks some when it comes to the groundwork. Couple parlays. Grant Dawson, Drew Dober, Joe Pyfer. I mean, another just square chalk one, but that's where I'm going. And then a little violence parlay. And then this one, last but not least, this one is for Ariel. If you're feeling frisky, if you're feeling it on Saturday, a little Friends of Forest parlay. Forest to score, Leewood money line. That gets you to plus 113.
Magic on up the pitch. Oh, I love that. That's a great one.
I mean,
What is it? Can I see this? Can I see the thing? Let's see it.
Forest to score, minus 210. Leewood money line, minus 225. Get you to plus 113.
Just Forest to score, not Forest money line, huh?
I think Forest money line. I mean, if you want to throw a little sprinkle on that, they're
away
50 against Crystal Palace. Yeah. I think it just makes it fun. You know, you get the goal and then everything's good, and then you get Leewood money line to come through later in the day.
Is Wood the favorite?
Wood is, yeah, minus 225. Pretty closely lined boxing fight.
That crowd is going to be. Do yourself a favor. It'll be the second best fight of the year behind Eubank Ben. Do yourself a favor and
second
tune
biggest.
in. Yeah, biggest, best, whatever. Watch it on Saturday afternoon. Watch it on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be 50%.
Oh, I got big plans for Saturday.
What do you got?
Sitting in my house all day watching Leewood, Bellator 300, and UFC Apex.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be great.
By the way, the juxtaposition of the crowd at Wood Warrington.
Oh, man.
The 50% Nottingham, 50-50 Leeds, Nottingham. And then the Bellator 300 crowd. You know, San Diego has always been kind of good to Bellator, and it's always a solid fight crowd. And then Apex.
Yeah.
This is the worldwide leader. This is.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, Leewood is probably going to be going on like after we're like, 90 minutes into Apex 80. And it's just like, it's side TV, muted.
Right.
The Leewood fight, obviously, Apex on with sound.
All right. I can't wait. Anything else that we need to get to? I think that's it, right? We've done it all. We've said it all. It's time to go.
Big news on Monday?
Yeah, big news on Monday. We'll share that on Monday. But for now, I do think it is time. Oh, you're back. What happened? You guys?
I mean, we didn't need to.
All right.
See you, man.
Peace out. Bye-bye.